Not only does Nebula Zeldris finally have max cosmetics, but I mean, I don't even blame people if they think this is the best cosmetic in the entire game. Because I mean, look at it, especially with the cutout having the demonic beast. Is it? I forget what it is. It is Skull, the demonic beast skull in the background of the cutout. It just looks so sick, man. They did such a good job of all of these new demon skins. What do we want to? I definitely think we go for Esteros to start things off, but I will go ahead and do showcases showing off all of the other skins, and of course, do a video with all of them in the one team. But man, this L just, I feel like I just had to start off with this first considering how good it looks, because holy man, even the Esterosa one, which I feel like may be the worst out of the three. I know I haven't looked at them a crazy amount, but definitely the Nebula Zeldris one stands on top. The other two are not bad and still a top tier skins, man. So glad to see that both Nebula Zeldris, Esteros, and even Assault Melee have max cosmetics. Helps out the Demon team a ton, especially with how good of a unit this man is on the team. He's so much more viable than the Trader Melee, and starting off with a forfeit, not too bad. But let me know in the comment section down below which one you guys think is the best skin out of the three. Ouch, that was a harsh out CC. Bro didn't have to outdo me that much. I mean, we have the Trader Melius on the attack crit set, which definitely ends up losing us quite a bit because my HP defense is full 15% rolls and will definitely help us out. But I mean, at that point, I think the difference between our CC is more so due to a constellation buff, I reckon, because that was quite some difference. I mean, my Bond 6/6, he's got max cosmetics. Almost everyone isn't 15% rolls, but they're definitely close to it. Let's see what we want to go for here. I still think going for the Esteros is going to be our strongest pick. We'll go 1, 2. Having triple AoE would have been super nice. But triple AoE probably would have given us a chance to bring back this match. With this, I don't really know how good what the odds are going to look like. I mean, the Pierce card, even though we're on HP defense, still does a good amount of damage, which is why I think it's reasonable to put Team Melee on that, especially if you have his ultimate 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. He's going to do a lot of damage, if not one tap on those higher ult levels. I think 3, 6 is a little more, he might not kill, but the fact that he goes ahead and removes all the buffs, all that kind of stuff, and then does the damage, it just helps out so much when it comes to killing opponents. Let's see though. That will go ahead and proc the Encroach on Esterosa, and yeah, at that point we're dead, but I mean, hey, look, at least we're having the Demon team. It's not Barn winning, so I'm happy with that. And we're actually seeing a Merlin team. Dude, even though this unit only just released, it is so rare to see anyone using this unit. Oh, and would you look at that, we ended up getting the extra AoE card. Perfect, we'll throw out Infect first. Kind of just to check any evasion fruit, all that kind of stuff, but being able to get more damage from the Pierce cards, having the extra stats from the Darkness, definitely going to be a lot more valuable than trying to go for that. Look, bro is HP defense and he still puts out that good of numbers, and how old is this man at this point? He is definitely a couple months old. They made him way too powerful. We are getting through these matches far too quickly. Can we go ahead and have a decently close match? Actually, I think this might go ahead and be one of them. I mean, if we attack into him, he does get the attack buff. Or do we want to go ahead and hold on to it? I think just due to the fact of us getting triple AoE, we might still go ahead and just go full send on the attack cards. Definitely looks to be a real player though from that CC. If we could go ahead and get rid of anyone, that'd be perfect. Come on, please kill Esterosa. I mean, everyone's one tap, so at least if he does end up killing someone on our team, we should be very close to... I mean, if he doesn't go for Esteros, that'd be kind of silly of him. Man, that Assault Melee is juiced right now. If he gets a crit with one of those single target amplify cards, he could be as good as dead. And even for the Assault Melee, for how old he is, his crit chance is absolutely garbage, but the crit damage can make up for it, and he can still hit some pretty impressive numbers. Let's see what he's gonna go for. Bro is definitely thinking about what his turn is. But no, it's always fun to be able to use the Demon team again. Really hoping we get another Demon Festival for the next one. I know we've been getting absolutely littered with Demon characters, whether it is the Esteros himself, the ominous Nebula Zeldris, or even the strongest demon, King Chandler, or whatever his name is, even though the Chandler wasn't the most impressive character in the world. We've been getting a lot of Demon characters, which is fine. I mean, even go ahead, give us a new Mael. I would not be opposed to us finally getting Mael in the game, and please make him absolutely broken. Even if they could do a duo banner, which I know they haven't done in God knows how long. You can't ask Netmarble to go ahead and release 2 units in one update if it's not a collab, but releasing a Mael and then maybe a backline Archangel support would be godsend update. If that was our next kind of big event, that would be probably the best one we've had ever. And what is this? My oh my. What is this abomination? Is this some kind of ult rush team? I mean, we are getting so goddamn lucky with this card drop. Why couldn't we have had this in the previous video? I feel like we weren't getting... Actually, no, I'll lock on the single target cards. With the Awakened Lily was pretty good as well. Who knows? Maybe I'm just on a bit of a good luck streak, especially with how appalling the Eastern summons were. I'd at least like to get a little bit lucky in the videos. Man, this team is far too good. And if you get the Encroach debuff with Estarossa, no one is surviving the Encroach debuff. I don't even think if you built your team sheerly just to survive that debuff, you'd be able to. You'd have to be throwing out something like this card here at level 1, because I don't know, man, I don't know, it's just far too strong. Such a fun offensive team. I'd still really like to see what would happen if we'd get a Mael, though, what kind of kit they'd give him, because I was holding out for that for so long, and then instead we ended up getting this Diane here, which is definitely a fun unit, and I mean, there's a whole lot of people that love this Diane. She is definitely a lot better with the higher ult levels, and I'm definitely glad I have a 6/6 now. I should probably start using her as an association just that little bit more, because she definitely has one of the best CCs in the game. Give that girl a Holy Relic, she is definitely going to number 1, and can we finish off the Twig? Oh yeah, no. I didn't realize this off. He is out of here. And the final opponent, actually getting the Ditto. Let's go. It's a pretty good CC on that man as well. Can we get the God Hand again? I mean, I will 100% take that. We might as well go straight into his Esteros. So with that much firepower, we surely kill him. But man, gotta be the funnest team in the game. And I don't know, with how many weeks it's been since we've gotten a new Demon Holy Relic, surely they're about to release one sometime soon. But at the same time, really want to go ahead and build the Holy Relic for Ragnarok DN. You guys let me know if you'd be interested in seeing that one in the comments section down below, because the Red Brunhild is a super fun character, and I do have a gear set built out for all that kind of stuff, especially with some of the gear sets I've been building as of recent. I feel like I'm closing in on most of the characters being done. There are obviously some of those SR and R characters like Jillian, Hugo, all that kind of stuff that I haven't built, but especially characters that have a UR variant, definitely getting close. I think I finished all of the Catastrophe characters at this point, which was, I mean, yesterday I went ahead and built the HP defense set for Eastern, and finally went ahead and built an attack crit set for Shin, since I'm definitely going to be using the red Shin in some of the more recent videos. And I don't know why I haven't built one a while ago, since I used the green Shin for farming all of the time. Since the Festival Merlin race, I don't really think there's a whole, you don't have to go and build them if you summoned for the Merlin. Kind of feels like a waste at that point, but yeah, no, there are so many UR. We might as well go ahead and have a quick peek of them whilst we're on the topic, but I'll go ahead and quickly scroll through on them. But there's a few UR gear sets, to say the least, and heaps of characters have doubles, all that kind of stuff, and there's always these random, I mean, my Merlin even has lifesteal sets for when the Lolly Merlin was super powerful, but I didn't even think I ended up doing a video on that one. That just ended up being a wasted set, but there we go. That just about does it for today's video, showing off definitely one of the best skins in the game. Once again, please hit the like button, subscribe, really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Grand Cross content.